Just found out that my friend's swim coach used to charge her $5 every time she was late to practice. So, like me, you're probably wondering two things. Number one, is that even allowed? And number two, does it work? You'd be surprised at how many managers or team leaders use penalties to try and curb a behavior like lateness. When I asked my friend if it changed whether she showed up on time or not, she said no. So that sent me down a whole rabbit hole of research because our society is so used to penalties. Parking tickets, demerit points, speeding tickets, penalties are what we use to control behavior. But I wondered, in a team setting, does this work? Research shows that penalties can be effective and can motivate people to change behavior. There was a study done examining data from a manufacturing plant in China where workers had deductions from bonuses and overtime pay. They found that a penalty in 1 month led to an increase in productivity the next month. And penalties were 50% more effective than bonuses of the same amount. Interesting. More research suggests that people are less likely to work hard to gain a reward than they are to avoid a loss. So, penalties can be effective in the short term, but using penalties can also have longer term unintended consequences on motivation, employee retention, and quality of workforce. Why, you might ask? Penalties make employees focus on short term goals in order to avoid punishment, but also sacrificing longer term goals. Over time, employees can develop a resistance to penalties. They might feel like their efforts are not valued or recognized, so they become disengaged. And this also stifles creativity. When you're so focused on not doing anything wrong, you avoid experimenting for innovation due to the potential for negative consequences. So, moral of the story, penalties can work in the short term, but there is a potential cost to using them. Follow for more motivation and engagement content.